Hello out there. My dad started the roofing business around 1955. He was John Asch Roofing. I started my business around 1978. I was John Asch Contracting. And that's the way how my father and I will keep things separate for legal reasons and for other reasons. My mom and dad named me the same name. I guess they couldn't think of somebody else other than John. So John Asch Roofing, John Asch Contracting. Now that you're thoroughly bored and you're rolling your eyes, let's go on to why we're talking. This particular house, we installed a new roof in Port Reading, and it had a tongue and groove wood deck initially, which you can see in some of the photos. Now, we knew the tongue and groove deck was there before we started, but it's hard to tell the exact overall condition of the tongue and groove deck until you tear off the roof. Oftentimes, the tongue and groove may have knot holes, pieces of wood that fell out, a little bit of rot, gaps, spaces, and you're trying to put the new roof on, and if the nails go into where there's a space or a gap, the nail's not going to hold. Eventually, it pulls loose, punctures the shingles. There are potential problems. So we negotiated on this job to install a 3/8 plywood on top of the existing tongue and groove on the majority of the house, and then went forward with the synthetic felt and new roof shingles. You can see the old metal chimney here in one area. It's starting to rust. It's also slowly pulling away from the siding of the house. That needs to be taken care of by somebody else who deals with chimneys. That's beyond our scope to replace the entire chimney from scratch. So anyhow, this job now is done. The homeowners now have the longest guarantee in writing of any roofing contracting company in the tri-state area. One last note, you can see in like two of the photos, the step flashing that's there. It wasn't in the greatest shape when we removed the roof. It was already had holes in it, damaged. Somebody previously had put nails through the step flashing into the roof deck, which you're not really supposed to do that. You're supposed to nail it to the wall under the siding. So at some point down the road, we recommended to install new step flashing. The problem, in order to do that, you must remove the siding to get to the step flashing to put the new stuff up and nail it back to the wall. But that's a different job for a different day. Have a nice, wonderful afternoon. Unless you're looking at this at nighttime, then afternoon has passed.